Welcome to my channel Valuable Rare Coins because, as you know, old is gold. Some of the rarest coins worth big money could be hiding in your hands right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch till the end. Let's dive in. First, we're diving into a modern-day treasure that's still flying under the radar for many people, the 2009 D. Lincoln Professional Life Cent. This 1-cent coin, minted just a few years ago, might still be hiding in your change, in a coin jar, or resting quietly in your collection. But if you know what to look for, this seemingly ordinary penny could be worth much more than you expect. That's right, one of these coins, under the right circumstances, could be worth an incredible amount of money. So sit back, stay sharp, and let's unlock the secrets of the 2009 D. Lincoln Professional Life Penny. You might just be holding onto a $50,000 surprise. The 2009 Lincoln Cent series was a historic release from the United States Mint, created to celebrate the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth and the 100th anniversary of the iconic Lincoln Cent. That year, the Mint introduced 4 unique reverse designs, each depicting a different stage in Lincoln's remarkable life. The one we're spotlighting today, the Professional Life Cent, honors Lincoln's career in Illinois as a lawyer and statesman, captured in a beautiful image of Lincoln standing tall in front of the Illinois State Capitol building in Springfield. It's not just a coin, it's a tribute to one of America's most influential leaders, cast in copper and holding more value than most people realize. The D mint mark on this coin signifies it was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the key U.S. mint facilities known for its high-volume production. While millions of these coins were produced and released into circulation, not all of them are created equal. What sets certain 2009 D Professional Life Cents apart is the presence of rare minting errors and the condition in which they've been preserved. And for collectors who know what to look for, these differences can mean the difference between a 1-cent coin and a coin worth thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars. One of the most exciting and valuable varieties found in the 2009 D Professional Life Penny is the double die error. This happens when the coin's design is struck twice, with a slight misalignment, causing visible doubling in certain parts of the coin. Look closely at Lincoln's hands, the building's columns, or the inscriptions. If you see any unusual doubling, you may have found a true gem. These errors are fascinating because they result from the minting process itself, not damage or wear, and they're extremely popular among error coin collectors. The more dramatic and noticeable the doubling, the more valuable the coin becomes. Another key feature that makes some of these coins valuable is the die crack, a raised line on the coin's surface caused by a break in the die used to strike the coin. Die cracks can vary in size and location, but when they're bold and visually striking, they can command serious attention in the coin world. Also, keep an eye out for cuds, which are extra blobs of metal caused by broken dies and struck through errors, where foreign objects interfere with the minting process, leaving unique impressions on the coin's surface. These are not flaws, they're rare mint anomalies that make a coin truly one of a kind. Another critical factor in determining a coin's worth is its condition. Even if your 2009 D Professional Life Cent has a rare error, its value will increase dramatically if the coin is in uncirculated or mint state condition. That means no scratches, no discoloration, and full original luster. Coins are graded using the Sheldon scale, with grades like MS 65, MS 67, or even MS 69 being considered excellent for modern coins. A high-grade coin with a visible error is exactly what collectors are looking for, and that's where the big money starts to come in. Over the past few years, several 2009 D Professional Life Cents have made waves at auctions and in private sales. Coins with strong doubling, unique die cracks, and perfect preservation have sold for stunning amounts. One remarkable example of a 2009 D. Lincoln Professional Life Penny with a prominent double die error and a flawless mint state grade was recently sold in a private collector's market for an astounding $50,000. Yes, that's $50,000 for a modern-day penny, all because of its rarity, condition, and uniqueness. This proves that even coins minted in recent years can carry incredible value if the right factors align. The best part is, these coins are still out there, in pocket change, in bank rolls, in collections passed down through families. And because most people don't think a 2009 penny could be valuable, many of these rare coins go completely unnoticed. That means now is the perfect time to start checking your collection or digging through those jars of coins you've set aside over the years. You never know what you might find, and it could be something worth thousands. Have you ever come across a 2009 D. Lincoln Professional Life penny with unusual features? Maybe you've noticed strange doubling, unusual marks, or bold die cracks. We'd love to hear about your discoveries. Drop a comment below and share your story. You never know who you might help or inspire. And if you're unsure about a coin you found, feel free to ask questions. Our community is here to help guide you through the world of coin collecting. The 2009 D. Lincoln Professional Life penny isn't just a tribute to one of America's greatest leaders. It's also a modern-day collectible with incredible potential. With rare errors, historical significance, and high collector demand, it's a coin that could turn 1 cent into $50,000. So get searching, stay curious, and as always, happy collecting. Second rare coin. We're talking about the United States Lincoln penny 1 cent coin from 1971, specifically the 1971 D. This little copper coin, minted over 50 years ago, may look ordinary to the untrained eye, but it could be hiding something truly extraordinary. If you've got a jar of pennies stashed away, you're going to want to listen very carefully, because one of these coins recently shocked the collecting world with its eye-popping value. Stick around, because this might just be the coin that changes everything. The 1971 D. Lincoln cent was struck at the Denver Mint and is part of the long-running Lincoln Memorial Cent series that ran from 1959 to 2008. These coins feature Abraham Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, a design that millions of Americans handled in their daily lives for decades. But among the countless coins that passed through people's hands in 1971, there were a few rare specimens that came out of the mint with unique characteristics. And it's those coins, the ones with subtle but significant errors, that have become the crown jewels for collectors around the world. So, what exactly makes a 1971 D penny special? The answer lies in minting errors, rare and fascinating anomalies that occurred during the coin's creation process. One of the most desirable errors in this series is the double die obverse, where key elements on the front of the coin appear doubled due to a misalignment during the die production process. If you look closely and see that the word liberty, the motto "In God We Trust," or even the date 1971 appears doubled, you may be holding something very valuable. These doubling effects aren't due to wear or damage, they're genuine errors made at the mint, and collectors pay top dollar for coins that display these traits clearly and boldly. Another highly collectible variety is the repunched mint mark, or RPM. This happens when the D mint mark was accidentally punched into the die more than once in slightly different positions. Under magnification, these overlapping or shadowed D mint marks become visible, and collectors absolutely love finding them. If you've got a 1971 D penny with an RPM, especially in a high grade, you're definitely looking at a coin with significant collector interest and real potential value. Beyond those, there are even more error types to be aware of, and each one adds its own layer of uniqueness and value. Off-center strikes, where the coin wasn't aligned correctly during minting, create a dramatic visual error that makes a coin instantly stand out. Die cracks, raised lines caused by a cracked die, and cuds, those extra blobs of metal where a piece of the die broke off, are all considered highly collectible features by the numismatic community. Each of these errors is like a fingerprint. No two are exactly alike, and that's what makes them so exciting to chase down and identify. But here's the game changer: condition is everything. Even the rarest error isn't going to reach its full value if the coin has heavy wear, scratches, or corrosion. That's why coins in mint state condition, graded MS 65 or higher, are the ones that bring in the biggest bucks. A 1971 D penny with a strong error and a high grade is the sweet spot, the combination collectors dream of. If you've got one that still shines like the day it was minted and shows off a prominent doubling or a rare RPM, you should seriously consider getting it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can dramatically increase the value and make it a star in any collection. Now, let's get to the big number, because this is what collectors and investors alike are eager to hear. In recent years, certain 1971 D. Lincoln cents with remarkable errors and in pristine condition have fetched jaw-dropping prices at auction and in private sales. One such coin, featuring a bold double-die obverse and certified in high mint state, was sold for an astonishing $90,000. That's right, a single penny, just 1 cent, was sold for $90,000 because of its rarity, condition, and the passion of the collector who recognized its value. And the best part? These coins are still out there. They could be sitting in a drawer, tucked away in a collection, or even passed along unknowingly in pocket change. Most people overlook these tiny details, which means the odds are still in your favor to make an incredible discovery if you know what to look for. That's why we always say, check your change, go through your old rolls, and never underestimate the power of a little copper coin. Have you found a 1971 D penny with an unusual feature or strong doubling? Do you think you might have an RPM or off-center strike hiding in your collection? We want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and share your coin story. Your find could be the next viral treasure. And if you're just getting started in coin collecting, don't worry, we're here to help guide you, 1 cent at a time. There's a whole community of collectors and experts just waiting to share their knowledge and passion with you. The 1971 D. Lincoln penny is more than just spare change. It's a piece of American history, a potential treasure. And in the right condition with the right error, it can be worth an incredible $90,000. So keep looking, stay curious, and as always, happy collecting. Third expensive coin. We're diving into a fascinating chapter of American numismatics, the United States Lincoln penny 1 cent coin from 1976, minted in Denver, the famous 1976 D penny. At first glance, this coin might seem like any other cent produced in the bicentennial year, but if you look closer, you'll discover why collectors across the world are eagerly hunting down these special pennies. Trust me, this is a story you'll want to hear from start to finish, because the 1976 D. Lincoln penny holds secrets that could turn an everyday coin into a remarkable treasure. So get ready to explore the hidden world of mint errors, rarity, and the amazing value this coin can reach. The 1976 D. Lincoln penny was part of a unique era celebrating America's 200th anniversary. While most collectors focus on the classic bicentennial quarters and half dollars, the pennies from this year have their own fascinating stories to tell. Produced at the Denver Mint, millions of these coins circulated widely, yet among these countless cents are rare variations and minting errors that elevate their desirability to another level. These aren't your ordinary pennies. They are prized pieces that represent a moment in time, and their scarcity in pristine condition has caused demand to skyrocket among collectors. So what makes the 1976 D. Lincoln penny stand out in such a crowded field? The answer lies in the special errors and distinctive features that only a few coins exhibit. One of the most sought-after anomalies is the double-die obverse error, where the inscriptions on the coin's face, such as Liberty, the date, or In God We Trust, show a visible doubling effect caused by a misalignment during the die preparation. This doubling isn't subtle, it's bold and unmistakable to the trained eye, making the coin instantly recognizable and highly collectible. If you can spot this doubling, you could be holding a coin that is far more valuable than you ever imagined. Another fascinating variation to watch for is the repunched mint mark or RPM error, where the letter D, indicating the Denver Mint, appears doubled or stamped twice in slightly different positions. These overlapping mint marks create a unique signature that collectors crave. The RPM error adds an extra layer of intrigue and rarity to the 1976 D penny, making it a prized addition to any collection. Coins with these kinds of errors often fetch premium prices, especially when preserved in top condition. Beyond these well-known errors, the 1976 D penny also occasionally shows off other valuable minting quirks, such as off-center strikes, where the coin's design is partially missing due to misalignment during production. These eye-catching flaws are dramatic and one-of-a-kind, making such pennies highly desirable for collectors who love uniqueness and rarity. Additionally, die cracks and cuds, raised areas where parts of the die broke off, add character and rarity to these coins. Each of these features tells a story of the minting process and helps turn a simple penny into a collector's dream. Condition plays a massive role in determining the value of these coins. While many 1976 D pennies circulated heavily, the true treasure lies in those that remain in mint state or near perfect condition, with sharp details and lustrous surfaces. High-grade coins that clearly display errors like doubling or RPMs command the highest prices, especially when certified by professional grading companies such as PCGS or NGC. A well-graded 1976 D penny with notable errors can become the crown jewel of any collection and spark fierce bidding wars among enthusiasts worldwide. Speaking of value, the market for the 1976 D Lincoln penny with rare errors has been booming recently. Collectors and investors alike are recognizing the rarity and appeal of these coins, leading to impressive sales at auctions and private deals. Some exceptional specimens, showcasing bold doubling and repunched mint marks in flawless condition, have commanded extraordinary prices, climbing to a staggering $70,000. This remarkable figure highlights just how powerful and sought after the 1976 D penny has become in the numismatic community. This means that your everyday penny jar might hold a hidden fortune just waiting to be discovered. It's absolutely thrilling to think that a coin minted over 4 decades ago, once used in everyday commerce, now holds such incredible value simply because of rare mint errors and excellent condition. So, if you're a collector or someone who enjoys the thrill of discovery, keep an eye out for these 1976 D Lincoln pennies, because you might just stumble upon a once-in-a-lifetime find. Have you ever come across a 1976 D penny with unusual doubling or a strange mint mark? Maybe you found an off-center strike or a curious die crack. If so, we want to hear your story. Drop a comment below sharing your discoveries or any questions you have about your coin collection. Your find could be the next exciting highlight in the world of coin collecting, and we're here to help you explore and understand its true value. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1976 D Lincoln penny and want to keep uncovering the fascinating stories behind rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell. We're dedicated to bringing you the best insights, latest auction updates, and expert tips to help you become a savvy collector. Remember, the world of coins is full of surprises, and sometimes the smallest cents can be the biggest treasures. The 1976 D Lincoln penny 1-cent coin, especially those with remarkable errors and high-grade condition, is not just a coin. It's a prized collectible that can command an incredible $70,000. So keep searching, stay curious, and as always, happy collecting. Specially, we're spotlighting a fascinating piece of American numismatic history, the United States Lincoln penny 1-cent coin from 1979. While the Lincoln penny might seem like one of the most common coins in circulation, the 1979 penny holds a special allure for collectors that you absolutely need to hear about. If you think all pennies are the same, think again. This particular coin, especially when you dig into its unique minting quirks and rarities, can become a highly sought-after treasure for any coin lover. So sit tight, pay close attention, and get ready to discover why the 1979 Lincoln penny is making waves in the collector's world. The 1979 Lincoln penny was produced during a time when the United States Mint was refining its processes and experimenting with precision to meet the ever-growing demand for coins. While millions of these pennies were released into circulation, a very small number carry distinctive characteristics that instantly catch the eye of seasoned collectors. These aren't just ordinary pennies, they come with intriguing minting errors and unique traits that dramatically increase their desirability and value. For anyone who loves the thrill of finding something rare, the 1979 penny is a shining example of how even everyday coins can hide amazing stories. One of the most exciting features to watch out for on the 1979 Lincoln penny is the double die error on the obverse side of the coin. This error causes key details like the date, the word Liberty, or even In God We Trust to appear doubled, as if the coin was stamped twice, but slightly misaligned. This doubling effect is bold and unmistakable, turning a standard penny into a collector's dream. Spotting this kind of error can be thrilling, and coins showing this double-die variety are in very high demand because they represent a unique mishap in the minting process that was only corrected in later productions. Another fascinating variant that adds tremendous value is the repunched mint mark error, where the D or S mint mark has been struck multiple times in slightly different positions. This creates a layered effect on the coin, giving it an unusual and striking appearance. The 1979 pennies with these RPM errors are prized because they're limited in number and highly visible to the eye. They serve as clear proof of the manual adjustments made during coin production, and this rarity naturally leads to a strong collector interest that drives prices upward. Additionally, there are rare instances of the 1979 penny featuring off-center strikes, where the coin's design is shifted due to the coin blank being misaligned during striking. These off-center coins are a captivating error type because no two are exactly alike, making each one a unique piece of numismatic history. Other popular error types include die cracks and clipped planchets, which also add layers of desirability and collectability to the 1979 Lincoln penny. Each error tells a story about the production process, turning a simple penny into a fascinating artifact. The value of these coins depends heavily on their condition and the visibility of the errors. While many 1979 pennies circulated extensively, finding one in uncirculated or mint condition with clear doubling, a repunched mint mark, or other striking errors can significantly boost its worth. Professional grading by trusted services such as PCGS or NGC adds to the coin's credibility and market value, helping collectors feel confident about their investment. High-grade error coins from 1979 have been known to command impressive prices, reflecting their rarity and demand in the collector community. Recent auctions and private sales have highlighted the increasing interest and value in these special 1979 pennies. Collectors are actively seeking out bold double-die examples and well-preserved repunched mint mark coins, leading to competitive bidding and remarkable sale prices. The ongoing enthusiasm in the market for these coins confirms their place as prized collectibles, and this trend is expected to continue as more collectors discover their potential. The 1979 Lincoln penny has truly cemented itself as a valuable and fascinating piece of American coinage history. If you've ever stumbled upon a 1979 Lincoln penny that looks unusual, maybe with doubled lettering or an unusual mint mark, don't overlook it. It might be one of these rare and valuable error coins that collectors are eagerly hunting for. We'd love to hear your stories. Have you found any interesting 1979 pennies or other error coins in your collection? Drop a comment below to share your finds or ask any questions you might have about coin collecting. This community thrives on sharing knowledge and excitement, and your discovery might be the next big highlight. If this deep dive into the 1979 Lincoln penny sparked your curiosity, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos exploring rare coins and hidden treasures. We're dedicated to bringing you fascinating stories, expert tips, and the latest updates from the coin collecting world to help you grow your collection and enjoy this incredible hobby. Next coin, we're diving deep into a fascinating piece of American numismatic history, the United States Lincoln penny 1-cent coin from 1980. At first glance, the 1980 penny might seem like just another everyday coin, but if you listen carefully and look closely, you'll discover that this particular penny holds some remarkable secrets that make it highly coveted in the coin collecting world. This coin is not just a simple piece of metal. It represents a moment in minting history that showcases unique errors and features, turning it into a prized collectible. So grab your magnifying glass and join me as we explore why the 1980 Lincoln penny is becoming a hot item in collections worldwide. The 1980 Lincoln penny was struck during a period when the United States Mint was experimenting with its minting processes and striving to meet the high demand for coins across the country. Though millions were produced, what makes some 1980 pennies stand out is the presence of rare minting errors and subtle design anomalies that instantly capture the attention of collectors. These coins are not just valuable because they are old, they are valuable because they tell a story of precision, imperfection, and history all wrapped into a tiny copper disc. For coin lovers, the thrill lies in spotting these rare variations that turn an ordinary coin into an extraordinary find. One of the most sought-after features in the 1980 penny is the double die error found on the obverse side of the coin. This error causes important details such as the date, the word liberty, and the motto "In God We Trust" to appear doubled or shadowed, creating a striking visual effect that is impossible to miss. This doubling occurs during the minting process when the coin is struck more than once with a misaligned die, making each double die penny a unique treasure. Coins with this error are in extremely high demand because they represent a fascinating minting anomaly that collectors prize highly. Another notable feature that can significantly increase the value of a 1980 Lincoln penny is the presence of a repunched mint mark. In these cases, the D or S mint mark, indicating the Denver or San Francisco Mint, is stamped more than once in slightly different positions, resulting in a layered or shadowed appearance. This error happened when the mint workers manually repositioned the mint mark punch, creating a coin that is visually distinctive and rare. Such repunched mint mark pennies are incredibly popular among collectors and often command premium prices due to their scarcity and visual appeal. You might also come across off-center strikes with this coin, where the image and lettering are not perfectly centered on the coin blank. These off-center coins are fascinating because no two are exactly alike, making each one a one-of-a-kind piece of numismatic art. Other errors such as die cracks and clipped planchets also occur with the 1980 penny and contribute to its desirability and value. Each error tells a story of the coin's journey through the minting process and adds a layer of intrigue for collectors hunting for something truly unique. Condition is king when it comes to the value of these pennies. While many 1980 pennies circulated widely, finding one in mint or near mint condition with clear error details is rare and highly prized. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate and grade these coins, boosting their market value and collector confidence. High-grade error coins from 1980 have been fetching impressive sums at auctions, proving that the market recognizes their rarity and significance. In recent years, the 1980 Lincoln penny with these errors has seen increased activity in auctions and private sales. Collectors around the globe are vying for bold double-die examples and repunched mint mark pennies, which has driven up prices and added excitement to the market. The enthusiasm for these coins is a testament to their timeless appeal and the never-ending fascination with discovering hidden gems among everyday coins. This strong collector demand ensures the 1980 Lincoln penny remains a shining star in the numismatic world. If you have ever come across a 1980 Lincoln penny that looks a little different, maybe doubled lettering, a mint mark that looks layered, or off-center features, take a moment to examine it carefully. You might just have one of these rare error coins that collectors are eager to add to their collections. Share your finds or questions in the comments below because this community thrives on the excitement and knowledge shared by coin lovers like you. Last unique coin, we're focusing on a fascinating and often underrated gem in the world of American coins, the United States Lincoln penny 1-cent coin from 1991. While this penny might look like a common coin to the untrained eye, it actually holds some rare and remarkable secrets that have made it highly sought after among serious collectors worldwide. This coin captures a moment in minting history when subtle errors and unique variations turned everyday cents into prized collectibles. So, if you love coins and want to learn how to spot something truly valuable, stay with me as we dive into the fascinating details of the 1991 Lincoln penny. The 1991 Lincoln penny was minted during a time when the U.S. Mint was producing millions of pennies each year, making many of them appear ordinary at first glance. However, what sets certain 1991 pennies apart is the presence of rare minting errors that are turning heads in the numismatic community. These pennies are in high demand because they represent more than just currency. They are pieces of history that tell a story of minting precision, human error, and the thrill of discovery. Collectors know that spotting these unique features can mean the difference between a simple penny and a coin worth a small fortune. One of the most notable features that makes some 1991 Lincoln pennies so valuable is the occurrence of double die errors on the coin's obverse side. This error results in a doubled appearance of important details such as the date, the word liberty, and the phrase, "In God we trust." This doubling happens because the coin is struck twice with a slight misalignment between strikes, creating a dramatic and eye-catching effect that immediately signals rarity to collectors. These double die pennies are especially prized because each one is unique and a perfect example of the mint's complex production process. Another remarkable error to watch for in the 1991 penny is the repunched mint mark, particularly the D for Denver or S for San Francisco. This happens when the mint mark is stamped more than once in slightly different positions on the coin's surface, producing a layered or shadowed look. Such repunched mint marks are highly desirable because they are uncommon and represent a fascinating glimpse into the mint's manual processes during that year. If you come across a 1991 penny with this feature, you are holding a piece of history that many collectors would love to add to their collections. In addition to double dies and repunched mint marks, the 1991 penny sometimes shows off-center strikes or die cracks, which also add to its collectible appeal. An off-center strike means the coin's design is shifted away from the middle, making it unique and instantly recognizable. Die cracks, small raised lines caused by cracking in the die used to strike the coin, provide another layer of rarity and character that coin enthusiasts find captivating. Each of these errors adds a special story to the coin's journey from mint to your collection. Condition plays a massive role in determining the value of these 1991 pennies. While millions circulated, finding one with crisp details, free from wear and damage, dramatically increases its worth. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC for their error features and condition are commanding impressive prices at auctions and private sales. Recent market activity has shown strong interest and high bids for well-preserved error pennies from 1991, proving that demand for these special coins is as vibrant as ever. The excitement around the 1991 Lincoln penny isn't just hype, it's backed by real auction results and collector enthusiasm. Collectors worldwide are hunting for these coins, and when one comes up for sale with verified errors and excellent condition, it often ignites bidding wars that drive prices higher. The market for these pennies is thriving, and this coin's blend of accessibility and rarity makes it a perfect addition to any collection. So, if you've been on the lookout for a unique Lincoln penny, the 1991 edition might just be the one you're searching for. If you found a 1991 Lincoln penny that looks a little different, maybe doubling on the lettering, a doubled mint mark, or an off-center design, be sure to examine it closely. You could be holding one of these rare error coins that are in high demand. Please share your discoveries or questions in the comments below because this community thrives on sharing knowledge and excitement about coins just like this. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update on rare coins and exciting finds. We love helping you uncover the hidden treasures in your coin collection and sharing the fascinating stories behind each piece. To wrap things up, the United States Lincoln penny 1-cent coin from 1991, especially those exhibiting clear double die errors, repunched mint marks, or other unique minting anomalies in excellent condition, can reach an impressive value of $30,000. Keep your eyes sharp, your collection growing, and remember, the next valuable coin might just be sitting in your pocket.